Welcome to Crypto House. So today I'm gonna have an interview with Roger from Litecoin Cash, and stay until the end because there's gonna be some giveaway. Hi Roger, thank you for accepting my interview on Crypto House YouTube channel.
Hi, Daniel. It's a pleasure to be giving grounds to speak about latest Litecoin Cash developments and just, to be introduced to new YouTubers and make sure the world understands what is Litecoin Cash about and where currently we are and where we are heading.
Okay, good. So first, maybe before we start the question, if you can introduce yourself and give your role in the project.
People call me Roger in the Litecoin Cash, but my real name is Alex, and my regular day job is I work as an IT project manager for a Swiss bank. But additionally, I'm really happy to be involved in blockchain cryptocurrency projects, and together with the rest of the team, I'm performing external communications and project management role. So basically, since our team isn't that big, we share our roles and share the positions. And what I do is mostly talk to the outside world, share the vision, and make sure that our tasks and the development is as straightforward as it is.
So Litecoin Cash is a new cryptocurrency. We can say it has now few months old. And I know that you have a lot of new features coming on, but maybe before we start to go to these new features, if we can maybe present a little bit what is Litecoin Cash to the viewers.
Well, Litecoin Cash is a fork of Litecoin. We have forked on block 137 and 41s. And what we thought is to experiment with a cryptocurrency and make sure we have as fair as distribution as possible. And instead of going for a Bitcoin fork, we decided to go for a Litecoin fork. What we've done, we've switched the mining algorithm to SHA-256, which is how Bitcoin is mined, but added a little bit of exciting features such as dark gravity well to make sure the difficulty adjustments are between each block. And as we've started, we have encountered an issue. It is that new and smaller cryptocurrencies are quite vulnerable to so-called 51% attack. In fact, it's possible to rent the mining power required for the 51% attack from the sites that are indirectly or directly selling the hash power, such as NiceHash or etc. And what happened is we've decided to innovate and to add on these features. And this is how we came to the idea that in order to make sure that the network is secure and stable, we needed Hive mining.
So it's a countermeasure to 51% attack. Is the way to avoid Litecoin Cash, and I understood that it's a very pretty new idea that you just have with the Hive function.
Well, there are several options on how to avoid a 51% attack. The first option would be to just switch the mining algorithm to something that it's not so easy to purchase the hash power. The second option is to switch to proof of stake mining. Or possible to alternate between proof of work and proof of stake to make it a hybrid coin. But we thought there's already such coins, and in order to make Litecoin Cash innovative, we've decided to go and pursue the Hive mining concept.
You have released a white paper now on this. Could you explain to non-technical people what is Hive?
Well, the Hive mining is an agent-based mining. So basically, you are able to purchase a bee or a miner directly on the Litecoin Cash blockchain. So you are spending Litecoin Cash to purchase a worker that will be mining or attempting to mine Litecoin Cash within a finite lifespan. So basically, you are able to make sure that there is no need to purchase separate mining equipment or to invest a lot of money into the cryptocurrency as it is required for proof of stake to be efficient. Instead, you can just go to your Litecoin Cash core wallet, select the amount of miner agents you want to purchase, and as soon as you click purchase, within 24 hours, they will begin to mine cryptocurrency for you.
Okay, so you will be able to do the Hive mining with the core wallet. You don't need a dedicated app for that.
No, you don't need a dedicated app, but the community is currently working on a dedicated app to make sure it's even more easier. You can just be able to check in from your smartphone, but the basic functions will be implemented in the core wallet, so you can innovate on top of this base layer.
Okay, and so it will be reserved to experiment users, or even people with very little knowledge can do the Hive mining?
The goal is to make sure that the Hive mining is accessible and as easy to start with. So basically, as soon as you download the core wallet, you're able to create bees. It guides you through the whole process. It shows you how much the bee costs. Also, it shows you how saturated the network is, what is your perceived potential income, and how you can see how much your bee have mined and assess the profitability. So basically, I'd say the goal is to make sure that the mining is as decentralized as it is and as accessible as possible.
So yeah, it will be more decentralized as there will be more miner, I guess. Will it change something to the people that are mining in the SHA-256?
No, the same basic rules will remain for the people that are mining SHA-256, but it will be SHA-256 block, and afterwards it will be Hive block. So they will alternate each other to make sure that the 51% attacker, which has the resources to rent all the required hash power for SHA-256, will not be able to create a longer and more valid chain on his private network.
Also, do you have a kind of idea of payout for the Hive mining?
Well, the total payout is going to be the same as it is for SHA-256 blocks. So what is going to happen that all the bees are going to compete in who is going to be able to create the block. So this process is really similar on how SHA-256 mining is currently operating. Like you have a lot of miners, and one miner finds the hash that is suitable to be accepted as block create transaction. And we have transferred the whole mining idea to the Hive mining. So basically, instead of buying or renting SHA-256 equipment, you are buying bees that are going to mine for you.
And will you have a partial payment, or you will be paid just when you have found a block?
You will get paid when you find the block. So it's the same principle as SHA-256. What we're seeing, or looking forward is that people are going to build new innovative features such as Hive mining pools or Hive mining hotels in order to collaborate and reduce the variability of their found blocks into a more stable line of income.
And let's talk about the wallet. So you have already few wallets, but I don't see a mobile. Yeah, okay. So there is a mobile wallet, but it's not from Litecoin Cash. Will you have your own mobile wallet?
We have Litecoin Cash wallet in development, but currently we are now focused on the Litecoin Cash core and implementing the Hive network. If we are currently seeing that the Litecoin Cash network is secure and we're able to move forward, then we will reassess which features are of the most required. Because currently the Coinomi wallet covers both the Android and iOS, and it's a great wallet and nobody had any issues with it. So having the network secure and other core features such as hardware wallets or atomic swaps between other cryptocurrencies, the mobile wallet is having slightly less priority.
Okay, yeah, understood. I'm now on your roadmap. So I see that the Hive is there. I don't know if it's confidential or not to have a date or maybe an idea for the launch of at least the testnet.
Well, I can state that our current testnet is being tested by the whole Litecoin Cash moderator community, which is around 12 people. You can go on Discord and chat with any of them and ask them how the Hive testnet is working, how the Hive is looking, ask for some screenshots, a video. The general idea to test it with a smaller user account before going onto a public testnet is to finalize and fine tweak the parameters such as how much does the B cost, how much does the B live, and how all of the network is cooperating. Can the large network be efficient, or should we stick with the lower maximum amount of Bs? Plus, additionally, the moderator team comes with great ideas that we are implementing in the core wallet, such as networks. Ilir has come out with idea of an index which shows how much the network is saturated. So all in all, what we're looking is to find tests if the Hive working fine with the B life of 1 month. And for that, we need around 1 week. And afterwards, it's only about the final decisions. What is the B cost and how long they should live? And we're all out a public testnet.
So public testnet, you think still this year or next year?
Yeah, surely I'm thinking it should take no longer than 1 month to make sure we roll out the proper public testnet. Most of the technical issues were already resolved. What's left is just fine tweaking the parameters, and there's a long ongoing discussion, because what happens is when you make sure that the bees live for a short while, you get really dynamic network. For example, if the bee lives only for 1 day, you've set the price really low, and people can come, mine for a day, leave, then decide if they want to mine tomorrow and have like fun and interesting game type mining scenario. Alternatively, if you want, you can have really long bee lifespans, which makes it more friendly for people that don't want to check in on their Hive wallets all the time, and gives additional like length for your Hive blocks to be found. but reduces this fun gameplay factor, because once you buy a bee, you just have to wait. It should find your honey within from like 24 to 1000 hours. For smaller lifespans, it's either it finds it within a few hours or it's not.
Well, great. So I think we all wait to see the Hive mining so we can test it and enjoy it. Do you want to add something, some news?
Well, I'd say that the Hive remains our top priority. The developers and moderators are working hard to make sure that the testnet and mainnet release comes out as smooth as possible. And we are really excited to move on to the public testing and hearing the feedback from users, because the moderator feedback was really fun, really great. They liked it, and we hope the users will like it too.
Yeah, I'm sure we like it too. Okay, so thank you, Roger, for the explanation on Litecoin Cash and on the Hive. I propose that maybe we make a second interview in a few months when the Hive will be launched, and we'll prepare the next step, maybe the atomic swaps.
Yeah, sounds great. I'll talk to the team, and hopefully, we can give you a sneak peek of how Hive works and how Hive is operating even before we have the testnet for general public release, so you can see and tell your viewers about it in more detail.
Okay, with pleasure. Thank you, Roger. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
It was a pleasure talking to you.
With Litecoin Cash, we are organizing a small giveaway. So how to participate? So first, you have to register to the channel, like the video, and please try to share. It's not mandatory, but please try to share the video. Also, you have to write down a question to Litecoin Cash team, and then you have to give your Litecoin Cash address. So it can be from a wallet or it can be from an exchange. Then when the video reaches 1,005 views, we'll select 10 of the best questions. I will send them to the team, and they will select out of the 10 questions, 3 questions. And later on, we'll do a new video which will respond to the 3 questions. So the first prize will receive 1,500 Litecoin Cash. The second price will be 1,000 tokens, and the third one 500 tokens. So if you want to participate, put your questions down the commentary section, and see you soon on the channel. Bye bye.